The idea of construction when it comes to not just the Abuja real estate market but Nigeria at large is one that we are now slowly accepting. Not just slowly accepting, but we are now implementing when it comes to our investment portfolio. Now, I have always given you educations about investing in the Abuja real estate market, pointing you to the right directions, giving you guidelines as to where are the next big locations as well as the next big strategy that you should employ when it comes to investing into this particular market. Now, the projection of what we have achieved so far from our recent research is that construction is no longer talked about enough, but that is what the market demands. Right. Again, lands are still very much viable investment around the FCT, but construction is of major importance when it comes to staying relevant in the market, knowing what the market demands, getting the accurate numbers, getting the accurate locations where construction is not just needed, but is now being over demanded in that particular location. Because with all of these said factors I've just mentioned, one thing is definitely going to help investors. That is, you knowing that construction is the order of the day, not just construction, particularly off-plan investment, where you are given the opportunity to gain capital appreciation, as well as after that capital appreciation, begin to now get rental income from the Abuja real estate market. Now, I've given you scenarios severally when it comes to this particular kind of investment, where I talked about me being involved in a transaction where someone exited a construction project for over 40 million naira, where she spent only less than 10 million naira in building a 2-bedroom bungalow. And as of today, 9 years into that investment, she has gained rental income of close to 10 million naira and then exiting the investment with 40 million naira. Now, I was having a conversation with a client recently, and I was trying to paint the picture or the perspective of where we are coming from as a company, and doing our research and knowing that, yes, truly, the next big thing when it comes to the Abuja real estate market that a lot of persons, as well as developers, they are not noticing is the need for off-plan development for high-rise buildings, for residential high-rise buildings, where those said buildings are now transformed into cash flow investments where you're getting cash flow consistently. As a company, we are not just committed to selling lands anymore, right? That is not the current market reality that we want to adopt as a strategy. In fact, if you notice, majority of our investment portfolio is now being transformed. Our assets are now being transformed to opportunities where clients can now begin to get cash flow. Because one of the major things I have noticed, again, when it comes to realtors in and around the FCT, is that we talk a lot about the rental income part of real estate. But what exactly helps you to achieve that said end goal when it comes to your investment? And what are the strategies, the proven strategies as well as track record that would help you to achieve these said numbers that will continue to call this said English that we use for investment to put your money into any kind of properties as well as projects. We are now wanting to tilt our focus from just the land aspect, although we still have lands available in all of our projects as well as estates. Right? But we are now trying to now convert those said assets to cash flow investment where we can now begin to build on them and leverage on the land space. This project behind me is our Deloitte residences located in the district of Kurudu. And when we started selling, one thing was definitely clear when it comes to the vision of this project. We wanted to tap into the opportunity that is available in Kurudu. Now, with doing our research around the district, one of our major findings is that people are paying as high as 1.7 million naira for a 1-bedroom apartment yearly when it comes to rentals. And we wanted to capitalize on that third market research and build what the market demands in this entire vicinity. It is with that same vision, that same idea, that we now employed a new strategy. That is, we will only be selling 6 units of the apartment as we are constructing, and then reserving the other 6 as a company, so that we are able to resell at the point of delivery, so that we're able to again capitalize on the capital appreciation, not just the rental income. So with wanting to capitalize on that very market, we decided to establish our footprint as well as signature in the location where you have the Kurudu district. So we have 1 and 2-bedroom apartments available inside of this particular project. And if you're interested in wanting to capitalize and also build with us while we are doing what we call the next level of investing in the Abuja real estate market, then again, welcome to the place where we are open to giving you opportunities that is not just life-changing, but you can see every single process at every point of your investment opportunity that we're providing for you. My name is Ali David, and I am the real estate broker in Abuja, who is now transforming minds of investors and giving you the appropriate ways of how to go about investing into the Abuja real estate market to stay relevant, to know where to invest in, to know how to invest, as well as follow what the market demands so that you don't just invest for the purpose of investment. I will see you on our next video session. Until then, stay safe.